Hello everyone! In the previous video we talked about the origin of Cohiba. If you haven't watched it, we strongly recommend you to do it. Because our current topic is Cohiba today. We will talk about the lines that Cohiba has in its portfolio. I suggest we go chronologically. The first line that have started the journey is Linea Classica. From the beginning there were Lancero, Corona Especial and Panatelas. Name of these vitolas are Leggito number 1, Leggito number 2 and Leggito number 3. Of course, they were named after the legendary El Leggito factory where they were created. They all had a very small ring gauge and a very long length, which is set these cigars apart from everything else on the market at that time. Later on, Cohiba Robusto joined the journey, which is still the flagship or synonym for entire category. And of course, there is Esplendido, which for years was the most recognizable Cuban cigar in the world, which comes in vitola named Julieta Número 2, also known as Churchill. We also have Exquisitos and Piramides Extra. All cigars in Linea Classica are medium to full body and have a very authentic and recognizable character that runs through the entire line. In addition to Linea Classica, we also have the Linea 1492, or known as the Siglo line, that was released in 1992 to commemorate 5 centuries since the arrival of Columbus on the island. Siglo line was introduced with the idea to have a little bit lighter body and a smoother smoke than Linea Classica. In that time, Siglo had 5 cigars in portfolio, Siglo 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, that commemorates the 5 centuries. After that, Siglo 6 joined in 2002, and the last member is Medio Siglo, that was introduced in 2016. In original Siglo line, we have all authentic Habanos Vitola like Perla, Mareva, Corona Gorda and Dahlia. Legendary Cohiba Siglo 6 that was added later to the line came with completely new Vitola that have never been used before and was created especially for the brand. This cigar with a medium strength changed the game when it came out with a recognizable creaminess and mighty feeling in the hand. Cohiba Siglo 6 is coming in vitola named Canonazzo with a 52 ring gauge and 150 mm in a length. And the last addition is Medio Siglo, which responded to the market's demand for a shorter medium body cigars and a larger ring gauge. The ring gauge of 52 and 102 mm in a length, it's a great example of how trends are changing when it comes to the cigar sizes. Then we have the line that made the revolution. Cohiba Maduro 5 line was released back in 2007. I still remember when I saw Maduro 5 in Havana on Cuban Cigar Festival with a dark, oily chocolate wrapper. It's a medium to full and the tobacco used for the wrapper has aged for 5 years and has gone through the complex process of fully natural fermentation, and it's taken only from the higher leaves on the tobacco plant. Therefore, it has more oil and strength and has a totally different structure and aroma compared to any other cigar. And as a result of aging, we have a distinctive dark brown wrapper of exceptional sweetness and complexity. Linea Maduro 5 has 3 cigars in a portfolio. Those are Secretos, Magicos, and the biggest one is Genios. Genios is a spectacular cigar that with a massive ring gauge delivers huge amount of full flavored smoke that you can't find in any other Habano cigars. For me, this line is something special, and it should be definitely on your menu. The next and the last line that Cohiba has in its regular portfolio is certainly the most exclusive and unique one. Although she was the last to appear on the scene, in 2010 she gained the iconic status. The name of the line is Cohiba Bejique, and it has 3 cigars in a portfolio, Bejique 52, 54 and 56. When we talk about Vitola de Galera, they bear the name Leggito number 4, number 5 and number 6, which practically means that they continue the series started by Linea Classica back to 1966. The Bejique line is the only line with a full body and a recognizable distinctive strength. all thanks to the leaf called medio tiempo. Medio tiempo are two leaves that are located at the very top of the tobacco stem, and they enter the strength category 4. So, they are the strongest and have the most aromatic profile. And what is important to say is that they are not found on every stem, so their quantity is very limited. The medio tiempo leaves can only be found in Cohiba Vehique line, which makes this line very specific. The presentation of this cigar is very unique. A beautiful black lacquer box for 10 cigar is pure elegance. Especially if we talk about the cigar band, we see how innovative Cohiba is. What should be noted is that Cohiba is the only Habanos brand where some leaves go through the additional third fermentation. This special treatment gives Cohiba unmistakable aroma and flavor, which cannot be found in any other brand. Through this constant innovation, Cohiba is always the avant-garde brand that leads the trends in the world of Habano, being the first to introduce a Reserva in 2002 and Gran Reserva in 2009, which were made with the leaves of tobacco age of minimum of 3 and 5 years. And of course, there are some additions that simply have to be mentioned, such as that comes on the anniversary of Cohiba. The last one is Cohiba 55th anniversary, which was presented in Havana 2 years ago. Before her, it was the Cohiba 50th anniversary, which came in a fantastic humidor featuring a 24-karat gold plated tobacco leaf on the outside. There were 50 cigars inside and a total of 50 humidor were made, and the first one was sold at auction during the Habanos Festival. Cohiba also has a lot of limited edition and special releases. Cohiba is definitely a leader in innovation and never ceases to fascinate me. So, stop by La Casa del Habano Ho Chi Minh or Habano Specialist in Hanoi for your Cohiba selection and enjoy the journey. See you next time.